Hey YouTube, it's Michelle. This isn't an update video or anything like that. This actually isn't about me at all. Surprise, surprise. I am sorry, I do need a bit of a hair trim, but anyway, back to this video. So, I really don't know how to start it, so I'll just get into it. I knew this guy by the name of Sterling Wyatt. He was a soldier in Afghanistan. I think it was Afghanistan. I probably should have double-checked before I made this video. But point is, he was killed in wherever he was stationed. And his funeral service was here today in town. And the Westboro Baptist Church, and if you don't know who they are, you should Google them. If you don't know who they are, I'm only hesitant to tell you to go Google them because I hate to give them any more attention than they already have, but people should be aware of them and understanding how terrible they are. So they are this church from Kansas who are notorious for picketing and protesting the funerals of dead soldiers. Like, what the hell? And they're very much against homosexuals and sinners, and they hate America. Really, they believe that it's become a nation of whores and gays and blah, blah. So they were protesting his funeral today. I wasn't really friends with him. I didn't know him too well, but I did know him, and our circle of friends overlapped sometimes. I really knew him from, we were in the same student exchange group, and we went to Japan together a few years ago. And he was a really nice guy. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel silly even talking about him because I really didn't know him on, like, a real personal level, but he was a really nice guy. I do know that. He was always very respectful, and he was just a sweet guy. And, it's really unfortunate that he passed away, but this video is about how awesome my hometown here in Columbia, Missouri is, because so this church came to protest, and they're terrible. They have these picket signs like "God hates fags" and "fuck dead soldiers" or whatever it is they say, or like "God sent kills soldiers for." So I don't know. I don't pay attention to most of the stuff they said. I've seen a couple documentaries about them, so I know what they're about, but there's no need to listen to their... I mean, there is, so that you know what they're saying. Listen to what their message is, just so you know how terrible they are. But, it's just disgusting. But anyway, so at the ceremony, it was at this church downtown, and I guess there were so many supporters, all wearing red shirts. Like, the church, the Westboro Baptist Church, couldn't get close, like, at all to the actual ceremony, and I think that's awesome. And, like, I saw pictures from a local newspaper and, like, online, and people have been updating me. Well, I couldn't go today because I worked. Totally would have been there, though. And there was just a phenomenal number of people there, and I guess all of downtown was just red, with supporters, and I think that's just so awesome. And I'm really glad that that he can rest in peace with so much love and support being sent his way, and my heart goes out to his family and friends and loved ones and everyone affected by his unfortunate death. And I think it's just so great that the Westboro people just they couldn't even touch it, So that's what this video was about. I just wanted to draw attention to it. And yeah, I think one of the reasons that they chose his funeral, I think they might just choose random soldiers' funerals to go protest, but I know that he kind of hung with a more like alternative uh, scene of people. I think a lot of them were involved with, you know, a lot of them were like homosexuals or bisexuals, and he was a big supporter of gay rights, and that's probably why his funeral is being targeted. Yeah, but luckily, you know, Columbia overcame the Westboro Baptist Church. That's all I had to say, and Sterling Wyatt, I hope you rest in peace, and that all this love that is around today gets straight to you wherever you are. Okay, that's all I had to say. Bye.